has released the second list for the Jammu and Kashmir polls. A candidate being named in the second list. The second list for the first phase had only one name. So details coming in of the list being released by the BJP. My colleague Pradeep Datta is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Pradeep, the BJP has amended the list of candidates. What are the details?
Somewhere the BJP seems to be feeling the heat, and that's one.
Somewhere the BJP seems to be feeling the heat, and that's one of the reasons that they have amended the list. Because initially in the morning they came out with the list for all the three phases, and we saw that there were 44 candidates. Immediately after that, the list was withdrawn, and then after some time again another list was there. They said that we had by mistake taken out the list of three phases. We wanted to in fact release the list of only one phase only. So the list of only one phase was taken out. But now they have amended the list because short while back there had been a protest going on because the people are protesting. There always already a banner of revolt among the BJP cadre. They are saying that Turncoat had been given the ticket, while as the people who had been associated with the party for the last several decades, they had been denied ticket. We saw that Omi Khajuria was out on streets. He was protesting outside BJP headquarters in Trikunda Nagar. His supporters were raising slogans. They were saying that how come the Shyamlal, who is basically a turncoat, he has been from the Congress party, who had joined the BJP, he had been given ticket. So that's one of the reasons that now there has been amendment and one name has been changed. So this clearly indicates that somewhere there is a lot of pressure. It is because of that pressure that they had withdrawn the earlier list, because they knew that maybe many of those candidates, their supporters will be out on the street, or they will not be working during the election process, or there can be chances of some of them trying to join the other party. Because they had been waiting for this day for the last 10 years, because 10 years here is not a small period, because every BJP leader thought that maybe this is the time for them to represent their own people and their section of society. And when somebody who is from the other party, an outsider, is getting a ticket, obviously there is going to be agitation, and we saw that agitation already on the streets when Omi Khajuria, who is also the Zilla Adhyaksh, his supporters came out on street. They were out protesting outside Ravinder Rana's office. They were raising slogans. Now, short while back we spoke to Ravinder Rana also. He said that I'm going to interact with all the party cadre. I'm going to speak to them. I'll try to see that nobody is denied ticket, because party cadre is really very important for all the leaders. It is we are there only because of the party cadre. So somewhere it appears there's a lot of pressure, party high command, because after several sessions we saw that yesterday there was a meeting that was chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and during that meeting that continued for about several hours, and finally they said that it will be coming out with a list. And morning when the list was released, initially it was about 44 candidates for all the three phases. List was withdrawn, then there was first list, and now there is another.
In fact, protests are also broken out. Pradeep, stay with us. We have more breaking inputs also coming in. All right, we'll get to that in just a moment. Pradeep, go on.
Yes, then they came out with another list. Now this clearly indicates that the people are not happy, because reason being that most of these people, they are associated with the party for long. Because when we saw the first list also, the name of Nirmal Singh, who had been the deputy chief minister also, who had been the speaker of the party, who had contested MP election thrice also, his name is also not in the list. Then Kavinder Gupta, also the former deputy chief minister, his name is also not in the list. Sach Sharma, who was the former president of the BJP, his name is also not in the list. So somewhere the people are annoyed. They say that we have given our youth, we have given our life to the party, and then somebody who is just hip-hopping from one party to another party because they are the turncoats, they found that now it is better to be with the BJP. They come out to this place, and you are just preferring them over the original candidate. That's not a good thing. So that's one of the reasons that we saw that some of the supporters came out on street. They are protesting, and somewhere the party is also feeling this thing, that there can be a banner of revolt in many other parts of Jammu and Kashmir also. That's why they had immediately withdrew the list. That was the only reason. Some people even went on saying that it can be like a dynastic politics, because Devinder Rana, who is a candidate from the Nagrota, he's a close aide of Umar Abdullah. He was in the national conference and he had finally joined BJP. So he is being preferred over the person who is already the part of the BJP. So why this thing is happening? Then Shyamlal Sharma, he's from the Congress. Then there are other candidates also from the Poonch and Rajouri. We saw that Budal region, that Zulfikar Chaudhary was earlier with the PDP, then he joined Apni party, now he's a part of the BJP. He has got the ticket. So the people who were in the Poonch and Rajouri, they thought that ticket should have gone to the BJP candidate rather than going to the Turncoats.
Okay, so because of which there was a bit of a divide there as well. Stay with us. The BJP has amended the first list of candidates, and we've accessed the inside scoop. The list for the second and third phase was released by mistake. Sources saying that the BJP wants to adopt the wait-and-watch strategy to assess the opposition's plan and then release its list. So, Pradeep, the opposition has not yet released its list. So, we are told that the BJP wanted to wait and see what's going to happen and then release its own list.
Yes, it's a matter of concern. You know why it's a concern? Because BJP is known for its organizational prowess. They never commit such mistake. But all of a sudden, this thing has happened. That's really that has led the party high command also to roll down their heads that why this thing has happened. I think they had been asking this question to the people where actually the mistake was committed. Because reason is that they always wanted to keep cards close to their chest because opposition parties have not come out with a list for the third and the second and the third phase. So they never ever wanted to divulge the details about the candidates. So once the list is out, there are chances that they will also try to change their strategy, and accordingly they can rework on their strategy, and that can't be good for the BJP. So that's one of the reasons that they had withdrawn the list. Obvious reason. But yes, why this goof up has happened, definitely there is going to be an inquiry in this regard. They will definitely try to look at what level this goof up happened and how mistakenly this list came out.
All right, Pradeep, thank you for joining us with those inputs.